I'm Dave Loos, and I coach at Austin Peay State University.
Tell me about your team's run through the OVC tournament last year and what that experience was like.
Well, the experience of coming in the tournament, as the 8th seed, and then progressing through and being in the championship game and ultimately winning it was unbelievable. It's hard to believe that 7 months have gone by since that time, but the more I think about it, the more amazing it is to me. But our guys, really bonded. Of course, when the ball goes in the basket, it covers up a multitude of sins, and we had some guys that really shot the ball well during that week. Jared Savage was inserted into the starting lineup. He made 19 threes that week. So we shot the ball well, and as we went through the tournament, they gained confidence and momentum. And by the time we got to the championship, I remember thinking to myself, it's going to take somebody to really play well to beat these guys now, because they were really feeling it.
Absolutely. Tell me about your general thoughts for this upcoming season.
I'm sorry?
Your general thoughts on the upcoming season?
Yeah, we shoot the basketball really well. Throughout our fall practices, we've continued to shoot it well. I'm, of course, concerned about our rebounding. We lost Chris Horton, who was our leading scorer and rebounder. As a matter of fact, he led the nation in offensive rebounding, so I'm concerned about that. And I've told our guys that, if you can't do great things, and I don't think we've got anybody who can replace Chris Horton, then do little things great. And each of you get a couple more per game, and maybe we can cover, the biggest part of it. So we'll just have to see. But I'm concerned about our rebounding, and I'm a little concerned on the defensive end. I think we got to play a little harder there.
What do you like most about your team this year?
That when we shoot the basketball, it goes in pretty often, no question about it. We've got good depth in terms of shooters. I think we've got a number of guys that can score the ball from the perimeter.
You mentioned rebounding being one of the challenges, but what are some of the other challenges you see your team facing?
Mm-hmm. Well, we're undersized to some degree, and we're going to miss Khalil Davis. Khalil Davis was a starter for us for 2 years. He did a great job of chasing down offensive rebounds. He played with great energy. So I think he's a guy that, when you look at what you lost, he might seem a little under the radar, but he played very well for us, so we're going to miss him.
What do you think about the overall OVC play this year?
Well, I think that, on paper there are certainly some favorites. I know Belmont's going to be really good in the East, and TSU and Moorhead, I think, will be exceptional in the East. On our side in the West, Murray, EIU, Martin are going to be strong teams, I know, but it'll all be settled on the floor. It always is, and it's kind of fun to project and see what people think on the front end, but it'll be settled on the floor, and I'm sure that it'll be very competitive.
Last season, there were several rule changes, including the 30-second shot clock. What were your impressions of the rule and how it impacted the game?
I'm all right with 30 seconds. I don't think it needs to go any lower. The NBA, of course, plays with 24 seconds, but those are the best players in the world. I think if we went any lower with the shot clock, you're going to see a lot of bad shots, shots that are forced up there. But I think the 30-second rule is all right. I think the TV, I think fans want to see more scoring, so I'm all right with 30 seconds.
Looking at your schedule, tell me about your non-conference games.
Well, we have 3 of the guarantee-type games with Dayton. We actually open with Dayton. We'll play Arkansas, and we'll play Indiana in those type games. And then we have some really good regional rival games with Western Kentucky, Evansville, Lipscomb. We also play Wofford and Indiana Fort Wayne. I think those are 2 really good teams that are highlights on our schedule before we get in the conference.